I think it's time for some crispy deep fried shrimps. I haven't cooked these in years, by the way, and I think it's time to share an amateur recipe of mine. What you want to do is get some skinless uncooked shrimp. You can either do fresh or frozen. I prefer frozen since it's easy to get down. Throw in your frozen shrimp into a pot with cold water and let it thaw out for 10 minutes. After that, try to drain out as much water as you possibly can. Get everything out. Next, the seasoning. A teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, a dash of olive oil, and 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Like an amateur, mix everything up. I think it would have made sense to mix the powder elements first before putting it in the pot. That was my mistake. Once mixed, give it a nice toss in the pot and leave it to dry on the side. Without a temperature reader, I usually just blast the heat to the max, hoping to hit 375 Fahrenheit. In goes your oil, almost halfway. I know this may be a little too excessive, but I like to add a little more cornstarch to give it a nice complete cover up. I would like it to look like this, similar to a white powdered donut. What you want to do is throw them in one by one. You throw them all in at once, the oil is going to vomit in your face and you'll be having a hot facial. Shrimp doesn't take long to cook, especially with this light batter. I'd give it about 3 minutes max, then pull out. You want a nice golden brown color, so observe the time and observe the shrimp. At the meantime, grab yourself a strainer with some paper towels and get ready. This part ain't complicated unless you got butterfingers to dump the oil all over yourself. Just strain the shrimp, rinse, and repeat with your new batch. The process is very simple. I find cooking French fries way complicated versus shrimp. I can show you guys a lazy way to cook crispy French fries on the next episode. Now, once our shrimp is done, you need it to cool down for at least 5 minutes, tops. I have to say, it's been a long time since. They are crispy and they do need a dip to go along with it, so here we go with one. 2 tablespoons of ketchup, 1 tablespoon of mayo, 1 tablespoon of sriracha, 1 tablespoon of chili powder. Give it a nice mix and you got yourself a nice dip. I'll just say a couple things here. It's well coated, crispy, and it has a nice crunch. I feel like it didn't need the onion and garlic powder. It would have made sense if it were an egg batter mix. I would recommend salt and black pepper only, along with cornstarch, that is. The dip works well with the style. It's a must. Can't have it without the sauce. If you don't like my sauce mix, feel free to toss up your own recipe. Also, if you guys don't have cornstarch, potato starch is good to use as well. If you don't have either, flour is fine, then you can dine. This is my amateur ways of cooking crispy shrimp. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, and much love.